Two mothers in St. John's have been left with more questions than answers after the death of their 2-year-old daughter.
Now, she had a medical condition one doctors say they've never seen before.
Nate Salazar is here for you now as her parents try to solve this medical mystery while also making sure that their daughter's name will carry on. Nate?
That's exactly right. This is Arlo, a strong-willed little girl who fought every day since birth against her condition. She lost that fight last month, and doctors are still puzzled. Her mothers say she lasted longer than anyone thought possible.
She was strong. She went through a lot in her life, and she wasn't going to leave until she was ready.
We have no answers.
They just say they don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. And
Courtney and Ricky Stolzheimer lost their daughter Arlo on April 19th. She had a disorder that doesn't yet have a name. Doctors call it a medical mystery.
She was doing therapies twice a week. She was having doctor's appointments, usually more than one a week.
Her whole life, Arlo has been in and out of Sparrow, experiencing episodes of involuntary movements, dystonia, temperatures spiking at 106, and it was consistently getting worse, eventually leading to gastrointestinal issues, making her have to eat through a tube. After an MRI done in May of 2022, it showed that her brain was atrophying.
Her neurotransmitter levels in her spinal cord and her spinal fluid were much lower than they ever should be.
At that point, doctors sent her home on hospice with 3 months to live. But she made it almost an entire year. The Stolzheimers have sent out one last blood sample to be studied with little hope for an answer.
She made an impact in ways that I don't think people thought were possible for a baby, and that was a quadriplegic. We really did have a community around Arlo.
Just last week, they were able to donate 230 positional pillows to the Sparrow PICU, a place Arlo was for a majority of her life. The mothers say they hope the community will understand that children struggling with these diseases are children and not just their condition.
And they're still curious. They still want you to play with them. They still want you to talk to them. They know what you're saying. They know what's happening. And I think too often they're kind of overlooked.
Well, the Stolzheimers are also starting a nonprofit called Arlo's Closet, where new foster parents can get free clothing for their first week of having their new placements. They are always taking donations, and people who could benefit from their service can contact them at bravelikearlo@gmail.com.